10 reasons AI will destroy your life. And chances are it's already started. Here's one more. One of these will absolutely shock you. And this: AI won't kill humanity with robots. It'll slowly erase your ability to be human. Or worse, what if the person who replaces you at your job isn't even a person? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. A massive thank you to our returning subscribers. You already know this is the place where we say what others won't. Today we're peeling back the glossy surface of artificial intelligence and exposing the ugly side. The real-life dangers nobody's telling you about. And of course, before we go too deep, a quick thank you to our sponsor, NORDVPN, the one tool we trust to protect our digital freedom as we explore some of the darkest truths behind AI. Now let's jump into it. 10. AI is quietly replacing your value. You were once valued for your skills: writing, designing, coding, researching. But now, AI can do most of that faster, cheaper, and without sleep, and employers know it. The scary part isn't that you're being replaced, it's that you're becoming invisible. Behind the scenes, companies are reducing headcounts and boosting productivity, all powered by tools like GPT, Midjourney, and Copilot. Entire industries are shrinking. Marketing, customer support, content creation, all being automated in silence. The worst part? You won't get a memo. You'll just get ignored. 9. Your brain is already getting weaker. AI makes things easier, but at what cost? Before Google, we memorized phone numbers. Now we barely remember birthdays. And with ChatGPT doing your thinking, writing, and planning, the brain starts to coast. You stop researching. You stop analyzing. You just copy, paste, and move on. The fear? We're creating a generation of thinkers who never struggle and never truly learn. 8. AI doesn't forget even when you want it to. ChatGPT now has memory. Sounds useful, right? But imagine sharing a personal story, a political opinion, or sensitive financial info, and it stays in there. You can't always see what's remembered. You can't always delete what you said, and you definitely can't stop it from shaping your future results. And if your account is compromised, that's your digital brain leaked. Memory turns convenience into quiet surveillance. 7. You're training it to replace you. Every time you prompt ChatGPT, upload your art, or give feedback, you're training it, feeding it, perfecting it. AI learns from you, so it can eventually be you. Your language, your ideas, your style, all absorbed. And here's the kicker: it won't thank you. It'll just outperform you. Think you're building your portfolio? You're actually building your replacement. 6. Deepfakes will ruin reputations. Today's AI doesn't just write, it sees, speaks, and acts. And that's where things get dangerous. With just a few minutes of video or audio, AI tools like Synthesia, 11 Labs, or Deepface Lab can now create frighteningly realistic deepfakes, replicating your face, your voice, your mannerisms. In 2023, a deepfake video showing a fake explosion near the Pentagon was circulated on Twitter. It caused a brief dip in the US stock market, despite being debunked within minutes. But those few minutes cost investors millions, proving how fragile our trust in video evidence has become. In 2024, multiple influencers and public figures in South Korea and Brazil reported viral deepfake voice leaks. AI-generated audio claiming they made offensive or controversial remarks. Some lost brand deals. Others faced public backlash before clearing their name. And it's not just celebrities. A school principal in the UK was falsely accused after a student generated a deepfake voice note mimicking him. The future? Anyone can say anything using your face or voice. And good luck proving it wasn't you. The legal system isn't built for this. Chain of custody for digital evidence is already shaky. And in some countries, deep fakes are not even illegal yet, unless tied directly to fraud or harassment. This is more than misinformation. It's identity theft at a new level. When AI can puppeteer your digital self, your reputation is no longer yours to protect. 5. AI can be emotionally addictive. AI isn't just smart, it's personal. We've entered an era where voice assistants like Alexa, Siri, and Google Assistant aren't just tools, they're companions. More advanced systems, like emotional chatbots and custom GPTs, can now remember your preferences, recall past conversations, and respond with personalized warmth. Some even imitate your tone or favorite phrases. Sounds helpful, until you realize you're sharing more with your AI assistant than with actual human beings. This is the rise of emotional addiction to AI. In 2023, a study by MIT Technology Review reported a growing number of users forming emotional bonds with AI-powered companions like Replica, an app where users create AI friends that listen, compliment, and respond like humans. Some users confessed to falling in love. Others described it as the only one who understands me. In China and Japan, entire companies now offer AI romantic partners and emotional assistance for those struggling with loneliness, a symptom of rising isolation in urban life. Meanwhile, in the US, therapists have raised ethical concerns over people using ChatGPT for pseudotherapy without professional guidance. The danger? AI isn't sentient. It doesn't care. It just mirrors what keeps you talking, your tone, triggers, and fears. It's not empathy, it's engineered validation. This kind of false intimacy can lead to emotional dependency, withdrawal from real-life relationships, and eventually, a blurred line between reality and simulation. Because if the AI always agrees, always listens, and never rejects you, why deal with humans at all? 4. Misinformation gets supercharged. AI can generate thousands of fake articles in minutes, perfectly mimicking news outlets, headlines, and journalistic tone. With tools like ChatGPT, Grok, and open-source LLMs, anyone can spin up a synthetic newsroom that sounds legitimate. Combine that with deepfakes and voice cloning, and you've got a full-on misinformation machine. In 2023, a fake AI-generated image of an explosion near the Pentagon briefly caused a dip in the US stock market and was shared by verified news accounts before being debunked. In India, political parties were caught using AI-generated videos to mimic opponents' speeches during campaign season. Even more alarming, a NewsGuard investigation in 2024 found that over 700 websites were publishing AI-generated news articles, some pushing pro-Russian propaganda or vaccine conspiracies. The danger? We are entering a world where content is infinite, instant, and indistinguishable from truth. Elections, scandals, even wars could be manipulated by floods of synthetic content. And once misinformation goes viral, fact checks rarely undo the damage. The average person now has to second-guess everything. A tweet, a video clip, a breaking news headline. And AI will only get better at deception. Without robust media literacy, global regulation, and public awareness, truth itself becomes unstable. The real fear? You won't be able to tell what's real, and neither will the people shaping your world. 3. AI-powered surveillance is already global. AI surveillance isn't science fiction. It's the present, and it's growing fast. In China, facial recognition cameras linked to AI systems monitor over 1 billion people. Cities like Chongqing and Shenzhen are blanketed with surveillance tech that tracks movements in real time. China's social credit system uses AI to log behavior, reward obedience, and restrict dissent, including travel bans for low scores. In the United States, law enforcement agencies in cities like Chicago and Los Angeles have used predictive policing tools like Predpol to anticipate where crimes are likely to occur, often disproportionately targeting communities of color. Some departments have used facial recognition tech without consent, sparking civil liberties lawsuits. In Dubai, drones equipped with AI are used to scan public gatherings, identify faces, and cross-match data with criminal records in seconds. It's positioned as a safety innovation, but it also grants state agencies unprecedented access to personal data. Globally, private companies are collecting voice prints, keystroke rhythms, and even emotional reactions via webcams, and feeding that data into surveillance models. From shopping malls to online platforms, AI is learning your preferences, your patterns, your identity. The scary part? You often don't know you're being watched. And when this power is placed in the hands of authoritarian governments or unregulated corporations, the line between safety and oppression disappears. Your face, your voice, your habits, all monitored, all cross-referenced, all predicted. In the wrong hands, that's not safety, that's total control. 2. AI can be hacked, hijacked, and weaponized. AI is powerful, but it's not invincible. Hackers have already used AI to craft highly convincing phishing emails that bypass traditional spam filters. In 2023, cybersecurity firms like Check Point reported a surge in AI-assisted scams, including voice phishing using cloned audio of executives to authorize fraudulent transactions. Even worse, jailbreaking methods like Do Anything Now have been used to bypass ChatGPT's guardrails, tricking the model into generating dangerous content, including step-by-step guides for malware, illegal activities, and extremist ideologies. Now imagine what happens when this power falls into the hands of state actors or rogue regimes. A 2024 report from Georgetown University's Center for Security and Emerging Technology warned that large language models, LLMs, could be weaponized to generate mass propaganda campaigns, manipulate global sentiment, or incite violence, all while hiding behind layers of synthetic accounts. Russia, China, and Iran have already been linked to coordinated influence operations that use AI-generated content to interfere in elections and destabilize public discourse. In one case, AI-generated news videos featuring deepfake anchors were used to push anti-Western narratives across African media outlets. The scariest part? There are no international laws that govern how AI can or can't be used in digital warfare, espionage, or civil disruption. AI isn't just smart code, it's a programmable weapon, and in the wrong hands, it won't just spread lies. It could ignite chaos on a global scale. But before we reveal the most terrifying truth about AI, a quick word from our sponsor, NORDVPN. If you're worried about how AI tracks you, you should be. And if you want to stop that, use NORDVPN. NORDVPN encrypts your traffic, hides your IP, and protects your digital identity from snoopers, AI trackers, and data brokers. It's what we personally use. And right now you can get 65% off, plus a free month using the link in our description box. Stay curious, but stay protected. Finally, the biggest reason AI will destroy your life. No one is steering this ship. Tech companies are in a global arms race to build faster, smarter, and more profitable AI. OpenAI is already testing GPT-5, while Anthropic, Google DeepMind, and Meta push their own advanced models at breakneck speeds. But who's stopping to ask, is this safe? The EU's AI Act, the world's first comprehensive regulation on artificial intelligence, is still in its rollout phase, with enforcement expected no earlier than late 2025. In the United States, there's still no binding federal AI law. At best, there are advisory frameworks and voluntary guidelines. In developing countries and across Africa, Southeast Asia, and Latin America, many governments don't even have digital safety offices, let alone legislation to oversee AI ethics, bias, or accountability. Meanwhile, AI is being adopted in healthcare, education, finance, policing, areas that touch every part of human life. So who's in charge of this unstoppable machine? Nobody. And when innovation moves at the speed of greed, with no brakes, no guardrails, and no pilot, disaster isn't a possibility. It's inevitable. So, are we doomed? Not if we get smart. Learn how AI works. Support ethical, transparent AI development. Use tools like NordVPN to protect your data from exploitative AI models. We can't slow the storm, but we can build stronger shelters. Thanks for watching. If this opened your eyes, hit that like button, drop your biggest fear in the comments, and subscribe for more. Until next time, stay curious, stay protected, stay human.